Hi there, thank you for joining with me this morning. Do you know, I envy actors. An actor can get up on the stage night after night, do the same play over and over again. And I think preaching doesn't work that way, does it? No one has ever come to me on a Sunday morning and said, "Ian, that was a great sermon, why don't you preach it next week?" The words are spoken, they float out, they echo, they fade. Just words, just mystery. And the more I understand how it works, the less I know why it works. Late one night, a leader of the synagogue came to Jesus. His name was Nicodemus, and he said, "Teacher, we've seen you do some pretty impressive things, like turning water into Chardonnay at that wedding reception. I've been listening to you, and I think I understand most of what you've been saying, but what I really want to know is, how can I get whatever you've got?" Nicodemus had obviously been listening to Jesus, but the more he thought he understood, the less he actually did. Now, you wouldn't be able to tell that from looking at him. Outwardly, he's a picture of confidence. The first words out of his mouth gives him away. He says, "Rabbi, we know. We know." And what exactly does he know? He thinks he knows. He thinks he has God figured out and packaged in a neat little box. He thinks he knows about people, but something has confused him. Something has caused him to wonder whether he really understands anything. So he comes to Jesus looking for the formula. He's a sincere man. He's a devout man. But there's something unsure about him. He's blurred. So he comes to Jesus looking for help. Nicodemus comes in from the dark, seeking more light. What do I have to do? And Jesus responds, "All you have to do is to be born from above." "How's that possible?" says Nicodemus. "How can an old man like me be born again?" That's some roundabout way, really, I suppose, of saying it can't be done. There's just no hope for an old codger like me. There's too much water has passed under the bridge. Jesus said, it's a gift. It's unearned. No set of rules, no formula. That's not going to get you there. Basically, what Jesus is saying to him, he needs an overhaul. He needs a change. Well, Nicodemus is having big trouble understanding this. The talks of winds and spirit was confusing him. But the message seems to be simple. Nicodemus, you need to turn around. You're going one way. You need to stop and go the other way. And I think at that point he still doesn't get it. And so Jesus says those wonderful words I think we all learned at Sunday school. "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son." It's love that can change you, Nicodemus. And hopefully Nicodemus grasps it. I think he did. I often think that in the Christian church we've got hung up on this born again thing, and we've managed to pack it up as some sort of formula. And yet when you think, Jesus used this phrase only once, and that was to Nicodemus. And Nicodemus understands perfectly what he's saying. He's saying, "Boy, you're going down the wrong road. Turn around." And you know, now and again I think we need to hear that word. And now and again inside of us we know that there has to be a turnaround in our lives and sometimes in our thinking. God bless you, and thank you again for joining with me today.